Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Undermine here. Someone asked, I can't remember what his name was, if I could do a tutorial on how to get to orbit. This is a very simple craft. It might look hard, but I'm using a different save right now because I don't want to ruin everything. I just tried this out. This one works. I'm gonna build it real quick. So first we're going to use the command one person capsule for very simple because it's light, and we're going to need a parachute. Use the the Mark 16 parachute because it's small, and it's the right one for that. Yes, I know these are modded parts, but I'm only using non-modded parts. Then put a decoupler, and under that, an advanced SAS module. That is so this will land softer, less weight on the parachute. That's why you have the decoupler. And then the advanced SAS module is for stabilization, because we're all noobs here, kinda. Then put a small fuel tank. This is not really needed, but it's nice for maneuvering. And find which one's this one's a small one. Put the small engine and another decoupler. It's a little different. On my other one I used a bigger engine here, but you don't need it at all. And then you take make it 3. And how I copy them is I press Alt, and no, 2 is enough. And then go to structure and get the radial decoupler and put symmetry to 4. You change the symmetry by pressing X, or you click here, and then you go back and put some more fuel on these. If they don't want to go straight onto these things, then you put them here and then take them off, and then they should go on fine, like that. And then use the copy key again. You don't have to copy it, but I like doing it that way. Then what I always do is take these off again and get it as high as I can, because I always forget to do that. And then take the decouplers and bring them higher. No, that's too high. To about there. I am using a mod that changes aerodynamics, so I need these things, otherwise the rocket will not work, or it will kind of explode. It's called Ferrum Aerospace Research something, FAR. Okay, then put the more powerful engines, so the LVT-30 liquid engines, on the outside ones. And on the inside you'd put the LVT-45. The reason why you put this one in the middle is because it's vectoring. These aren't vectoring. This one is, so this one will help control the spacecraft. Okay, then you take the struts and you put it here and click on this side, and then it'll get nice and square. Put some more down here. Struts are important if you have a medium or a lower end computer. Okay, that looks horrible. Why does that look horrible? Struts are important because the more struts you have, the more stable your craft will be, and the more stable it will be, the less like the computer has to render the wiggle. So don't be afraid to use plenty of struts. And this should make it to orbit, but for some extra control, take the AVR8 winglets and put them here. Okay, and now we want to set up our staging. Actually, no, I forgot one thing. Go here, take the FTX external fuel duct, and click on the outside tanks first, and then click on the inside tank. And now all the fuel that is draining from this one, well, these two tanks will get filled up constantly by these tanks. So when these tanks are empty, this one will still be full because all the fuel. This one never will get out of fuel when these are still attached. This is really simple. Has no asparagus staging or anything. It's just to get to orbit. It's really simple. And now one more thing is we put these things and shift click to grab the whole thing and bring it down. Okay, and now we want to search out the staging. For you want to put these all here and then put the middle rocket also on the first stage. These will decouple that. These will decouple these parts. And after that you want this one to decouple and that will drop these. Then you want that engine to fire. Then the next thing to decouple and then the parachute. And I'll call this Orbiter Mark II or bit tall Mark II. Save it and save launch. I always press save before I launch. It's just habit. So this is the ascent part. First thing you want to do is press the map and bring up your I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, the reason why I don't use this save is there's a lot of junk happening everywhere. So yeah. Okay, but all we need to see is this right here. Okay. So what's going to happen is we are going to come up, go straight up. So you hit T to activate your advanced SAS module. We're going to go straight up to 10 kilometers, so about where this line is, where the atmosphere changes thickness. And then we're going to start the gravity turn, and that's in the next segment. So now bring throttle up to full and press space to activate the first stage. And up we go. And watch the speed. You do not want this to go over 200 meters per second, because that's about the terminal velocity below 10 kilometers for most things. So just if you do that, then you're saving fuel. So you want to keep it about between 150 and 200. So once you're about, wait for it, about here, you can bring throttle down with control. Oops, that was too much. And so yeah, it's my birthday. I decided to make a video because I'm in a good mood and I have nothing to do right now, because they're making my cake and, well, I'm having fun. I got some cool presents. I got an EVE Online extension, so I'm going to be playing some EVE and upload that, I think. Okay, we're at 8 kilometers now. We're going too fast. 9 kilometers. You never hear this though. Okay, 10 kilometers. Now press W to go to turn to on the 90-degree angle, which is just going down the equator. It makes everything simpler. Just do it. Go about to 45 degrees, which is where that first line is. So about where just the 90 is. And just press T again to activate the SMS module. Now you can go to full throttle. And now you want to go to the map view. This, you want to keep, so the time, T minus, you want to keep between 1 minute and 30 seconds. And the way you keep it lower is by going more towards the equator. So if you look at or more towards the horizon. So it's going up really too fast right now, so I'm going to go all the way down so my ship is all the way flat. Watch out if you hear that your fuels and jettison those. Don't be moving don't change your direction while you're jettisoning them, because then you will drop them off. This is 50 seconds, so 52. Okay, I need to head up a bit higher because I'm not accelerating as fast anymore. And 51. So yeah, I'm really low because you want to do this most efficiently, so you want to come up around and be burning like that, so you don't actually have to wait till you're up top. Okay, this is not making any sense, but you don't want to go straight out and then straight that sideways. And now I can go all the way over to this way, 90 on the horizon, and now just want to wait. It doesn't matter if this goes higher anymore. I think that you can probably like throttle down, but there's no real need to. You can just wait and keep on throttling up till the Kerbin apoapsis is at 100. 70 I think is about the height of atmosphere, but 100 is a nice orbit. So you can zoom out a little bit. That helps you. It means it's less exact. Okay, 100, 102. That's fine. Now you want to click about where the apoapsis is. Just click there and click Add Maneuver, and drag the prograde marker till this, the apoapsis and the periapsis appear, or the periapsis appears, and then they switch around like that. And then you can kind of get it where they're about middle like that, and that's usually a sign that they're both the same height, and you get a nice circular orbit. So 100 by 103, it's nice. So now you can click and that will go away. You'll see on your nav ball there is a blue marker. You want to then point at the blue marker, because that's where you want to be pointing when this time runs out. So a quick tip is you can stop your motion and when you're out of the atmosphere, but I'm actually not, that's a good point. But when you have a normal time accelerate, not physics warp, then you can stop your motion by going into physics warp. But so now you can see that like if we were moving, you could stop your motion by going into time warp. And now watch this time. Wait till it's about 30 seconds. Okay, and this says the estimated burn time is 6 seconds. Make sure you're on the marker. So if it's 6 seconds, 3 seconds is right down the middle. The burn things work on immediate velocity changes, but you can't actually do that. So you have to kind of split it down through the middle, and then bump. Press X to cancel all thrust, and then you can take away that. And voila, you have yourself in a nice circular orbit. Happy with this orbit. I don't think I'm going to do orbital maneuvers in this video. I'll do, if you want, please post a comment and I'll do orbital maneuvers and explain some of that. I'm going to try to land near the space center. So you want to kind of, I personally go about here, add a maneuver, and then retrograde to slow down your orbit so you fall towards Kerbin. And about there. You want to overshoot plenty, but I think about there actually. So, because you're moving sideways, and then the Earth will slow, or the atmosphere will slow you down, and then you'll end up like going in. You'll slow down and end up falling about on the planet. So yeah, I'm on the dark side. This is very unhandy. But see, we didn't even really need this next stage. I just really wasn't sure. You don't really need that much to get to Earth. This is probably enough to get to the moon, because there's still some fuel, but maybe not back. It's for sure not enough to land on the moon, but... Oh, let's go for a little EVA. Let's turn the lights on. No. Oops. How do you... I can't remember how do you turn the lights on. L. I'll let go. And press R to turn on RCS pack. Or your jetpack. Just check for damage on the spaceship. Why not? There's the moon. So it would actually been a good time to head off towards the moon. A bit late though. It's dark. All the new stuff that they added with oh god, didn't want to lose the spaceship. With no ambient lighting anymore. Really makes it dark up here. Grab it. No. I can do this. Get back in. Don't die. Quick tip, the jetpack fuel thing, the pack fuel, always resets. You have unlimited fuel pretty much. Always resets when you get back in. Okay, so now you lose your point thingy. You lose your maneuver node. So let's go back here, slow down, about there, and now let's go here and point. The reason why I'm not leaving this, why I'm not just jettisoning that upper stage, or the bottom stage, immediately, I could actually just use that trick, is because I don't want to leave debris in space, so as soon as I am a bit moving slower, then I can just jettison what's it called, the other stage, because I don't want to leave the debris in orbit. So now we're just coming around to the maneuver node. 7 minutes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12 seconds. So you want to split it about in half. 6 seconds up, fail. Doesn't really matter too much. But I'm just there. About there. That should be right. I'm not that good at this. This is my second really time I'm actually trying to get somewhere. Or trying to land somewhere. I know how to like land on the moon, but I'm really bad at I'm bad at landing on planets in a specific place on planets with atmospheres. Okay, so now I think it's time to jettison that part. And I'm gonna keep this stage on just in case I need to change any parts, or change my trajectory. Activate that engine. Okay, now let's time accelerate. I'm gonna physics warp, because I don't like waiting a long time. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Oh yeah, and also the Kerbin rotates, so you have to watch out for that too, because that will change where you're going to land as well. We're coming over the spaceport now. Re-entry. Let's go down to normal speed. Oh, wrong one. So yeah, we really just hit the atmosphere here, and we're at 220 kilometers. Yeah, 20 kilometers. And now, if you look at this, I am going to be right about. I'm not gonna. I undershot. What you can do is let's spin up something straight up. Straight up. About there. All this is really doing is maybe moving this bit along, but it's not going to get you anywhere with this engine, at least. Right now I'm just seeing how close I can get. No, this is not really not doing this for any real reason. And now I'm going back up. Interesting. I'm going to try to see if I can maneuver around. See how close I can get. Because I have nothing to do and I want to practice flying spaceships. I have something cool in Kerbal Space Program coming up. I'm going to wait till I'm about here and then I'm going to cut the engine again. I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty awesome. If you look, it's way out here. Not gonna say anything about it yet though. Okay, now cut the throttle. And I landed something in there too. I've been playing around with planes a lot lately. They're a lot harder than it looks. I think that planes would be easier, but nope. So yeah, this is CC there. It's going... Okay, I don't care that much. I'm going to just land this. Jettison that and open the parachute. The reason why it's not fully deployed is I'm too high, and it's just a drag chute right now. So you can flip using the torque, but it's hard to, and it's already slowing me down. And I think this deploys at about 1 kilometer, but I'm not sure. But that's from the ground, so you need to watch out. So you can time accelerate down, but do not time accelerate through when the parachute will open. So just make sure you open it with plenty of, you go out of time acceleration, plenty of time left. Boom, explosion. Now, this is handy because I can see how high I am a bit. Can time accelerate, don't hit the ground time accelerating. It's a bad way. Sorry if you can hear the buzzer in the background. It's the roast beef or something. Okay. Not exactly a good view. And we have landed. EVA. Let's go. This guy is a boss. Okay. Thank you for watching. This has been and we have just done a orbiting tutorial. Please like, comment, subscribe for my birthday. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please post a comment on if there's another tutorial you'd like to see. Yeah, thanks.